Sometimes when you're looking for the right leads on LinkedIn, it's not enough to look for people based on their personal characteristics. So it's not enough to just look at someone's title, or it's not enough to look at the type of keywords in their company name. You need to be a little bit more specific on the type of company. And so LinkedIn Sales Navigator is really great in that it lets you look for companies specifically and be more granular on the type of company you want to look for. And then you can find the right people at those companies. And then you can drill down on the types of titles you want to find with those people who work at those companies. So it's a little bit more work than a regular search for someone on LinkedIn, but very powerful if you need to target specific companies. So just as an example, I'll share my screen. Let's say we were looking for, I don't know, consulting. Just go for a look. So that's just a keyword, and that'll find anyone with consulting in it. Let's just narrow that down a little bit so we don't have a gigantic list. So this is looking for leads, specific people. But what you can do is come into account results, and now it'll bring up companies with the keyword consulting. And the good thing about this, so if you look at leads, you can put keywords in for the companies that people work for, but that only really looks at the company name. So if I put consulting here, it's going to bring up all the companies with consulting in the name, which is great. But a lot of companies wouldn't have a specific keyword in their title or in their name that you might be looking for. So you might be looking for consulting companies. And this is just a really broad example, but just to give you an idea. So if I put consulting as a keyword, it'll look throughout the whole company profile for the word consulting. And so even though it's bringing up a lot of consulting companies here, because they're obviously very highly relevant, as you get towards the end of the results, still a lot of consulting. Because there's so many results. Let me just narrow that down. Yeah, Phoenix. So it's starting to bring in, towards the end, it'll start bringing in results that still have consulting as a keyword in the company. So, for example, you might need to be a bit more specific, and you might look for companies that do strata management. And a strata management company might not have strata management in their name, but you might need to find you can do a keyword search, and they would likely have it as a part of their company profile, a description of strata management and certain services they provide. So then what you can do, let's just choose a smaller list. Once you find a list of companies that you know are really good and you want to find the people that work at those companies, you can simply go select all and view current employees from these companies. And it'll bring up all the employees at these companies, and then you can start doing a regular search and narrow down on headcount, title that you want certain titles at these companies. But a really good way to be more targeted on the type of company rather than the professional characteristics of people specifically. So another really good way to do targeted lists and searches on LinkedIn. Hope that helps you out. My name is Ryan Caswell from ryancaswell.com. Have a great day.